Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly forecast for October 24th through the 30th. This is, sorry, I'm knocking things over. This is going to be for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. You might stumble upon this video at some future date. That's fine. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to hear the messages. Keep in mind this is a general reading for the collective. Therefore, not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does. Leave what doesn't. And without further ado, let's see what's coming up here for the Capricorn collective. I'm going to move you all just a teensy bit closer. All right, and the first card we have coming up here for our Capricorn friends is the Nine of Wands. Okay? So Nine of Wands is coming up here as your first card for the reading. We do have a partial lunar eclipse happening on the 25th, early in the week coming up. We also have a new moon in Scorpio happening on the 25th as well. Because we've got this eclipse happening in Scorpio, there could be some truths that are revealed, and there could be some things that are being revealed to you about a person or situation. This is like for everybody. This particular aspect has come up for the different zodiac signs for the week ahead. However, for you guys, Capricorn, when this truth comes up, I feel like this Nine of Wands is you're going to have to really work hard to not allow yourself to get pulled or sucked back into this situation. Because with this Nine of Wands, I feel like you have to have a strong defense. Like you have to have a strong armor. Not that you're being attacked, not in that way, but just so that there can't be any kind of like gaslighting here. Or the person might come in and be like, oh no, Capricorn, this whole thing is just one big, massive misunderstanding. I can explain. Hear me out. Okay, Taurus had a similar situation, but for Taurus, it was a different energy. It was kind of like don't engage because it's not going to go anywhere. They had Seven of Wands. You have Nine of Wands. So I feel for Capricorn, you're gonna have to really work hard to hold your resolve, because you may find yourself like second guessing yourself. Like, okay, well, maybe I misunderstood, or maybe it's not what it looks like. And I feel like the Nine of Wands is saying, trust yourself. Trust yourself. Some of you are coming into the very early stages of something, and there's a red flag coming up, right? In this Scorpio energy, something is going to be revealed to you, a red flag that this person or this situation did very well at hiding. They're not going to be able to hide it under this Scorpio energy. And that red flag is going to come popping up. And you may notice it, and you may draw attention to it, or they may notice that you noticed the red flag. And so they're going to try to explain it away. And Nine of Wands says, Capricorn, come on now. This is not your first rodeo. You have seen every lie. You've seen every dirty little trick. You've seen every little manipulation. You know what the red flags are. You know what the signs are. So when you see them, believe them. Don't allow somebody to come in and convince you it's a misunderstanding, or it's not what it looks like, right? This can be more difficult if you're a Capricorn that grew up being gaslit. You were raised in a way where it was like, you don't know what you're thinking, you don't make good decisions, you have to listen to your parents know, you don't know. Like you weren't given like problem solving or strategy skills growing up. It was more like, this is what it is, and you believe what you're told, and you shut up and you don't ask questions. So if you grew up in that kind of upbringing, it's going to be harder for you to be able to say, okay, you know what? No, I saw what I saw, and I know what I know, and this person's not going to, convince me otherwise. So I feel with this Nine of Wands, Capricorn, trust it. When it shows its ugly head, trust it. See it. When I say trust it, I don't mean trust the person. I mean trust your instinct. Trust your instinct. If your instinct is saying something here isn't right, don't allow somebody else to come in and tell you that your instincts are wrong. The next card that's coming up here for the Capricorn collective, ooh, is the Justice card. Holy cannoli. Okay, now this can go a few different ways. Some of you could be dealing with a person who is a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you have Libra placements, this situation could be occurring in those houses or in that area of your life, where some truth is being revealed about a situation, or there could be big changes or big shifts happening for you in your Libra placements in those houses or those areas of your life. But this is a card about justice. This is a card about fairness, about balance, about balancing the head and the heart. So I feel this in a couple of different ways. For some of you, this is a situation where you may need to pursue it legally in order to stand up for yourself. You may feel kind of torn about that, but it could be a situation where you're being pushed and you're like, I don't want to do this, but this person, this situation, they're forcing my hand. I don't want to make it a big deal. I don't want to have to go to court, but like they're not leaving me a choice, right? So this could be happening in the way for you to learn to stand up for yourself, to know that you have rights and to have those rights upheld. Some of you are finding yourself pursuing something in the courts in order to protect your rights. The other way this card can come up is that it's a situation here where I feel that those of you who are dealing with a person that's trying to gaslight you or trying to tell you, oh, it's not what you think it is, they're going to kind of push this button with you, like, of feeling sorry. They may feel, Capricorn, like they've found this little sweet spot. They found this little trigger. They found this little button that you have that you might be sympathetic. Like, oh gosh, like this poor person, like they've been through so much. Or, man, I really relate to them because I know what it's like to struggle. And I've been struggling too. And they're going to push that button for sympathy, for you to feel bad for them, for you to feel sorry for them. And the Strength card is saying you got to balance the head and the heart. You got to bring logic into this. You know, we all have a rough patch. We all have challenges, but that doesn't excuse certain behaviors. It doesn't make it okay. Or, okay, I can let this slide because this person's going through a hard time. That doesn't make it okay. So balancing the head and the heart. The next card that's coming up here for the Capricorn collective is the Knight of Wands. Okay, now Knight of Wands can come up in a few different ways. Sometimes this could be like an ultimatum energy. You're being presented with an ultimatum. Some of you maybe are finding yourself having to stand up for yourself. This is very defensive. This could be somewhat defensive. The Knight of Wands is like ultimatum energy at times. So I feel, Capricorn, that this is a situation where your hand is being forced to stand up for yourself and to say, this is not okay. I cannot, will not allow this. This is not acceptable. This is the only solution. In order to move forward, this is the only solution. Like, you're coming and telling this person, basically, it's this or nothing. And normally I would say don't give an ultimatum unless you really mean it, because chances are they're gonna say forget you then, and so you have to be ready to uphold that. But I don't feel like I need to tell you that, Capricorn, because I feel here, even though you might struggle with it, I feel like your logic is gonna be dominant, and you're gonna know that you have to stand up for yourself, that this isn't okay. So I feel, Capricorn, that when you're presenting this ultimatum, you are going to mean it. You're gonna mean it. And I feel that some of you are realizing here in general, in situations in your life where people kind of have you on the back burner, or where people have kind of been stringing you along. This feels to me like a side plot, like a side story, right? So in addition to this, like defending yourself, standing up for yourself, seeing a red flag, I feel like you're also like on a side note here, side story, having these epiphanies where you're beginning to see people who've just kind of been coming in and out of your life. And there's like you're kind of seeing like this person, this situation, it's not progressing. It's not adding anything to my life. It's not going anywhere, right? Like this is a tree that is not producing fruit. And so you're going to stop giving your time and energy and into tending to that tree. You're going to stop giving your time and energy to the people who are coming in and out, kind of stringing you along, but not adding any benefit, right? So anything that's dead weight, anything that's parasitic, you're beginning to see and you're beginning to cut these things off. The next card that's coming up for the Capricorn collective, I love it, is the Three of Pentacles. And so the Three of Pentacles for me is like laying down a new foundation, like a new MO, a new way of doing things, a very solid, secure foundation so that that which you're building upon it is actually going to stand. It's actually going to thrive, right? Like expand and build upon it and add more to it. In a work situation, when I see the Three of Pentacles, this could either be a collaboration. You might be collaborating with others. You might be coming across someone who sees a certain skill or potential in you. They may be taking you under their wing, kind of showing you the ropes, helping you to really master your craft, helping to like guide you into like bigger work, promotions, or higher caliber opportunities here. Like somebody investing in you, training you, helping you to come up in your skills or in your craft. In a work situation also, sometimes I see the Three of Pentacles come up where like you've been noticed, you've been seen. Like you may be noticing even that higher ups at your job seem to be paying more attention to you. They might be coming by and kind of checking to see what you're doing, what you're working on, but they're not telling you anything. They're not correcting you. They're not telling you good job. You know, they might come back later and they might be like, oh, Capricorn, when you come in tomorrow, grab a notepad and go sit with so-and-so and take some notes and learn how to do what they're doing. Or they may go and they might say to you, oh, hey, Capricorn, when you come in tomorrow, you're going to go help out this other department. And you might be like, what's going on? Do they not like the way I'm doing my current job? Am I messing up? Are they trying to put me somewhere else because they feel sorry for me? In business and work, I'm sorry to say, companies don't feel sorry for people, right? If you're not doing a good job, or I shouldn't say if, because people get let go for other reasons. Sometimes people who are doing a good job get let go. But companies aren't gonna be like, oh, this person's not doing a good job, we feel sorry for them, let's give them something else to do. That's really not gonna happen. Like if they're not happy with you, they'll just say, okay, bye. So the fact that they're having you go do something else, they see your potential, they're trying to get a feel for you, like what you gravitate towards, what you're gonna really enjoy doing more, really where they're gonna get the most out of you, because they see potential in you. They may see you as a versatile person, and they're trying to get an idea of like, how they can move you up in the future, how they can utilize you and your work in the future. I've seen this happen with the Three of Pentacles in work situations. You may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. There is a playlist in the description for the weekly forecasts, so it'll be easy for you to find these other videos. Love readings for October are also linked in the description. If you want to check out the private readings and schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description That will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. Do come back tomorrow, guys. Check out the card of the day. If that floats your boat, if that's what you're into. But if not, no worries. Hopefully you'll come back and you will be able to, check out next week's forecast. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. If you do hit subscribe, be sure to hit the notification bell. I'm going to be dropping a lot of videos here in the next few days for the 2023 forecasts, November love readings, in general, the cards of the day. And if you are subscribed and if you hit that little bell icon, you'll get the notifications when the videos post. I've been having a lot of subscribers removed, and then I'm seeing comments, where did you go? You've been gone. I'm so glad I found you again. You got unsubscribed. I didn't unsubscribe you. I don't have the ability to get rid of subscribers. This isn't like, Facebook or Instagram where I can unfriend or unfollow people. For whatever reason, the YouTube powers that be have been removing subscribers from my channel. So maybe it's because they feel like you don't watch the video. I don't know. I'm not going to get into all of the reasons why or my speculations. But if you feel like you're not getting notifications, or if you feel like something doesn't seem right, or you think I disappeared or whatever, just check. You might not be subscribed anymore, or unsubscribe and then resubscribe and make sure that you hit the bell notification. So I don't know what that is all about, but I'm not hiding from anybody. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead. Take care and be well, Cappies.